Live. Live. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Descent into Avernus. We are on session 20, our session 26, episode 4 on Tabletop Bob. We have the crew back, and I just see John. Oh, there you go. You're back. Okay, good. Everyone's here except for our wizard, Dobby. So we have one of his skeletons up as his portrait. But if he joins us soon, then we'll get him back in. Okay, so just to recap real quick, the group last time was headed to Bel's Forge under the arrest of a legion of devils. They don't know why Bel wants them there or why Bel was looking for them, but I assume they're going to find out soon. Just to reread the description of the Forge, because I think some of us had to take Constitution saving throws when you came into the Forge, but it's a gargantuan volcano. There are clouds of fire and ash that spew from the mouth. The air trembles with angry grumblings, and the vast, multi-layered fortress has been hewn into the rocky volcano's slopes. So inside the forge, when you entered, you felt that overwhelming wave of heat from the lava that surrounds you, and you can see on the Roll20 map, you can see there's a big lava pool basically kind of weaving itself throughout this forge. There's some areas of lava here coming through the ground, the platform that you're on, and Bel is here. He's actually floating over the lava on a chair, throne that's kind of hovering. And yeah, that's it. And just for continuity here, Andrew is in the car, or Dobby is in the car with Lulu, who was sleeping during your battle. So they're going to remain in the car during this conversation. The group thought it might be better to keep her away from Bel. All right, it's not too easy. It's not too hard to hide Lulu as well because she's so tiny. All right, so I am going to turn off my Zoom screen here so you can't see my Roll20. Okay.
Yep.
All right, we're good to go.
Whew.
Perfect. All right. So as you descend the wrought iron spiral staircase into this cavernous forge, you see channels of bubbling lava wind through the complex, casting fiery light over huge anvils. Chained giants with coal-black skin and fiery orange hair hammer out weapons under the malignant gaze of a pit fiend seated on the flying throne. Throughout the forge, sparks fall like rain. And Bel watches you all as you enter into his forge. Place your characters where you would like. You can wander around or go to wherever you think is appropriate.
Feel like I would try and get an eye on the place, kind of walk around the stairs, and then see Bel and stare open-mouthed at him.
Good. He just watches you silently.
I'm
As
watching your back.
As I'm approaching Bel, I'd also like to kind of look on the anvils at these weapons that are being forged to see if I notice anything special about them.
Yeah, each of the giants is currently crafting a great sword of intricate detail, and they're made with the same iron that you've seen some other weapons in Avernus designed with, the Hellfire iron, Hellforged iron. So most likely magical weapons, and these are great swords that look relatively small in their hands. They are not oversized. These look like they might be for smaller creatures rather than themselves. All right. Give me a perception check, Lucius.
Uh, 17.
Okay. You can tell that they are chained. Their chains are not long, like as if they are kind of stuck at these anvil positions. They cannot leave maybe more than 15 feet or so. Okay. All right.
15 feet.
Anybody else want to do anything as you enter the room? Okay.
I'll look
So-
for entrances and exits.
Sure. Give me a perception
What's
check.
the main one? Okay. And I'm rolling with disadvantage because I have that one level of exhaustion.
I got a 17 with disadvantage.
10 with disadvantage.
The only area that you see that you could leave through is the staircase. Although you don't know exactly where in the volcano this chamber is, there could be ways under the lava, perhaps, that could exit, but you don't see any other exits.
Okay.
How far down is the lava from where we are? Like this river, these bridges. What kind of depth are we talking about? Height.
You mean like compared to where you are on this platform?
So where we are here, or even I'm looking down at the bridges down here. I'm guessing these are bridges,
These right here?
like
Yeah.
the lava river. Yeah. There's my
Yeah, so
yellow.
the lava is basically, it's like a lake. You're like an island on a lake of lava, basically.
So how much lower than where we are is the lava lake and the lava rivers?
It looks like these rivers come up to your level, so they kind of
Oh.
pass through the forge here, and then the rest of it is maybe 10 to 20 feet below.
It's pretty close. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
have-
very close, and that's actually why it's so hot. It's extremely hot.
I have one more question.
Sure.
Does this iron spiral staircase that we traveled down resemble the one we saw in the Vision Quest?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Hmm.
Memory. Nice.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Yes, from Mad Mary's. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad
good.
Maggie.
Okay. Yeah, Mad Maggie's. That's what it was. Yeah. So Maggie's dream quest with Lulu revealed the 3 locations of people that might know where the sword is. Bel, well, you knew was one of them. He was probably the only one at that time you could identify. So you are here. All right. So you enter in, and Max is standing over to the side, probably over around here. I didn't put a token out for him, but he's about here, and he looks very different than he normally looks. When he's greeted you, and especially when he introduced himself, he always is extremely confident, almost like it feels invincible. He looks very much subdued, calm, hesitant, anxious, and he kind of avoids making eye contact with all of you. Bel, on the other hand, is looking directly at the 2 people that approached him, so Lucius and Colgath. He's giving you this like death stare, basically, not moving any of his extremely large and powerful muscles. He's just sitting there on his throne, almost waiting for you to speak first.
You summoned us.
Mr. Bard.
Are you gonna lie right away?
You rang?
He did summon us.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
I'm
well,
going
he
to
summoned you,
look
but then
up
you.
and say howdy to Max. Howdy, Max. And
You just outed him.
just outed who?
Max. Didn't he say, like, I can't, like, show that I have done deals with you guys or something? Or I can't, like, Bel can't know that I warned. Yeah, I guess that would out him.
Yes, he said Bel can't know that he warned you. You're correct. He did. He doesn't want Bel to know. So I mean, he told you that he works for Bel as well. So it's it'd be like if he's helping you,
So
Bel would not like
the bug.
disloyalty.
Oh, jeez. I gotta. Let me ease into it, John. Hold on. I'm not going to say anything. I'm still gaping around.
All right,
I
go,
said
Stefano.
directly to Bel. Apparently, we have something of yours.
And Bel again just stares directly at Colgath and Lucius. Doesn't really say much, and then after a few moments more of pause, he says the first thing. He motions to his fire giants, and he says, "This is Drumra, Yalt, Roska, and Zrakorn." He goes around the horn basically and points out each one. And as you look at the fire giants, you can tell that while they are similar looking. They're wearing similar clothes. They're all chained and they look miserable. There are some, distinct features: beards, hair variations in the color. They do have an identity to them, and he points out their names, and he goes on and tells you, the 4 of these giants have been with me for over 100 years. Isn't that right, Rosca? And he nods, kind of unsure of what to do. And Bel looks back and looks to Stefano and Lucius and Kolgath. Says, we become a family here in the Forge. I trust them with my life, and they trust me with theirs. I take good care of them. They provide weapons and security to the inhabitants here in Avernus.
Can I
would give
roll,
my life for them.
Can I roll insight to see what if the giants' reaction seems to be on par with what Bel is saying?
Sure.
29.
Yeah, they're not hiding their expression. They actually look a little confused and but kind of pleasantly surprised. They kind of look like a little relief when he says these nice things about them. And then Bel looks to each of them separately as he continues and says, and yet over the past decade they've conspired to kill me. And then their expression changes dramatically from, kind of pleased and happy to super terrified, eyes wide, and they look around at each other, and one of them tries to protest. Before it can speak, Bel says, no need to argue. I know what you've been doing. And it's going to end here, right now. He raises his hand, and the chains unshackle from them. And he says, if you would like your freedom, then you can gain it today, right now. Kill these intruders. And they look at each other. They look back at him. How do you react?
Did you hear that, Weir? They're going to kill us. Say
Intruders,
something.
you say, Bel, we were coming here to see you. We heard, from the guys outside that you wanted to see us. Would you like to talk first?
He doesn't even look at you. He's looking right at Rosca, the one on the bottom, and he says, if any of you are alive after this battle, you may leave with your freedom. And the giants look at each other, and they kind of don't know what to do, but they take a few steps after being unchained. They, on a rack behind them, one of them grabs a javelin, the other grabs a greatsword. These are weapons made for them. These are much larger weapons, but they grab a weapon each, and they just don't know what to do, and they look at you all, and they almost don't know if they should let you get your weapons out or not, but they hesitate for a moment, so there will be no, you can prepare yourself if you'd like.
Kolgath calls out to Bel and says, Bel, we do not need to have this battle. We have the same goal. To see Zariel removed from her seat of power in Avernus.
So after you say that, he screams out, and it's one of those demonic, resonating sounds. Silence! And it echoes throughout the chambers. The volcano starts to grumble a bit when he says that, and the giants begin to attack. So we're going to go into initiative. Let's roll for the groups. I'll roll for
I do have one more question, even though I have no intention on harming Bel.
Sure, go ahead.
It seems like there's any way for us to get to Bel without flying.
He's 10 feet off, floating probably 10 feet high above the thing. So he's, you could reach him in some way. Not like you could not stand next to him unless you could fly. But, he's within range to attack him.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, and I think it's personally reasonable to assume that I left my horse outside, right?
Sure.
I think
Yeah.
that makes the most sense. I would feel
Sure.
cheap if I had my horse in here.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what Kolgath would do. I wouldn't. I mean, it would be hard for. Well, no. Yeah, you could totally. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know what Kolgath would have done going in here.
It doesn't feel right, especially because I wanted to come in
There you
with
go.
this idea to make a bargain.
Sure, that's fine. You came in as a negotiator. All right. So I rolled a 2. Did anybody roll for their group? I see. Oh, Caddis, you rolled 4. So
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Caddis, you
Wow.
won the roll for your group. So
Sweet.
Nice roll.
There you
take
go.
a minute. Take a minute to discuss strategy, and then we'll start by going into the turns.
I really wish the 7 of us and the 4 giants could attack Bel, but I guess we're fighting giants.
I was gonna ask if we should try and persuade them.
I thought
to
about
attack
it.
Bel, but it seems like they're so nervous. I don't know if they could be convinced.
I feel like them being nervous and confused like makes them easier to convince almost. Like, you know, they clearly don't love Bel. Maybe we can try and get through to them and be like, you know, more violence is not the answer. You know,
Right.
this is, yeah.
I'm probably going to cast Ice Storm on 2 of them. So
Yeah,
I don't have to go. I don't have to go first if you guys want to convince them.
I don't think convincing them is something I would do, so I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Hey,
But
Bob.
go for it, please. Do what you want.
Christian,
Sorry.
you had a question?
Yeah, has it been like a day since the Hornets?
No,
Battle.
this has all been in the same day. So I last time I told you be careful with tracking hit points and spells and
okay.
stuff because you might be very low in some regards.
I wanted to check my charges on my staff.
Yeah.
So okay, cool.
Can everybody put their HP into their token? I know I see some people did, but some people did not. At least the HP. AC. What did we say? AC was the blue one.
Blue.
I just
Yeah. So
put
if you could
HP
put
and
AC
AC.
and HP in there, that'd be great.
Right, when you say HP, what we have left or our max?
Yeah. Current. Yeah. Current.
Current, okay. And that's in the red one?
Red one. Yeah. Red one for HP and blue one for AC at least.
Do you want passive perception or something in the green?
You could. It's not going to be important for right now, but yes, yeah. That's what we said goes in there. Okay, great. All right, so let's begin. Your group can start.
7-0.
Okay, I'm going to cast Ice Storm centered around here on these 2 giants right here.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's a. What kind of save is it? Sorry.
Dex, I think.
Dexterity save
Okay.
of 16.
Okay, so neither of them are going to pass.
All right, so they're going to take. 3 bludgeoning damage and 12 cold damage.
Okay, so 15 in total.
And well, I guess I have to draw the box because
Yeah, draw.
the storm's effect is difficult terrain.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'll
draw the
do that
box. Yeah, draw the
while
box
they
out.
go, I suppose.
Okay, so a temporary relief in the forge when this ice storm appears, and the magical cold, creates this this storm right here. I guess wherever you're going to center it, and it kind of forces these giants to reach back and not advance. So we'll just say they won't go next. We'll have one of the bottom ones go next. So Zrakorn and Roska, maybe one of them will go. Yeah, we'll go with this one. So this one takes out a sword, but before he moves, he actually grabs one of the large hammers or other tools, whatever they might have as smith tools, dips it in the lava and throws it at Weir.
Yeah.
What's your
No.
let's see, so Weir, your armor is 15. Okay, great.
Yeah. No, it's never
So
hit
you're getting
me.
if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, Weir. All right,
We're
so
still carrying some holiday weight. He's not dodging
Yeah.
much.
You're gonna get hit once with a tool attack, and it's going to do 29 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Additionally,
Can I cutting words the next
fire,
whatever you're
fire
doing?
damage. 8 fire
Oh.
damage. So it does 29.
37.
Yeah, 29 bludgeoning damage and
Chill.
8 fire damage. Yep.
Sweet.
Great.
Okay. And then the other one, Rosca,
I
is
cry out
going
in
to
pain.
say it again. Weir.
I said I cry out in pain.
You just get hit with the. By the way, you're a little, right? So you're a small character. So you got hit with a wrench the size of like a basketball hoop or something. Like it's just massive.
I mean,
So-
yeah.
This one charges out into here and is going to swing with his greatsword. One will be at Eroviel, the other will be at Hex.
Yikes.
Eroviel, you're going to get critted, Eroviel. Hex, you're going to get missed.
Nice.
He's going to miss. He's going to swing over your head. Eroviel, you take 28 slashing damage from the greatsword. Okay. And that's the fire giants on this side. Actually, you know what?
Crit?
You know what I just realized though? You're right. It's a crit. It should be more. But I also went out of turn. I'm not going with all of them. That would be unfair. I'm gonna go separately. So let's belay that last order here. This one's gonna go back. I don't think that would be fair. So
Oh man.
yeah. Why, you want him here, Christian?
No,
Well,
it's a great choice.
No,
Great
no, we're
choice.
good. But I was just
DM.
I had something in mind, but now I'm gonna change it up.
All right. Well, he'll go next, so he'll give you a chance. All right.
gonna
So
move now.
team, who do you want to go? Eroviel, do you want to step aside?
I would love to leave that place. I have a question. Does the staircase, does it just lead down or does it have a way to go up as well?
It only goes up. You are at the bottom.
We're at the bottom. Okay. Can I actually then step onto the staircase to have like a maybe slightly better vantage point for shooting?
Sure, I would say if you went up to like here, you could see all the giants, and you'd be at least 10 to 15 feet higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will step there and I'm going to bonus action cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
And then I will shoot. Well, let's shoot this guy. That almost
Okay.
just critted me. So that will be a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
23 will hit. Okay, and then I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns at second level.
Okay. So it does
the normal-
2d10 extra.
2d10 extra, yeah. So the normal effect of the attack. Hang on. So like figuring out this online dice roller.
It's a dex. So yeah, I got to do a dex saving throw. So I'll make one for them. Fails.
Mhm.
And the Hail of Thorns rains down on him along with your arrow, and it does how much damage?
15 damage.
15 damage as he recoils. 15.
Mhm.
Okay. All
And then
right.
I will do another attack.
Yep.
Same guy. I'm going to just shoot him with my arrow, and that will be a 19 to hit.
19. That hits.
That does hit. Okay.
Mhm.
So that'll be.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to add the +6 last time, so it was whatever I said +6
Oh.
because I only added the D8.
The damage. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Got
+6.
it.
So this time it'll be 7. I rolled a 7 +6, so 13, and then Colossus Slayer +1, so
So
14
14?
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Great.
And I'm
So after the hail and the arrows, this giant kind of raises up his sword to block his eyes, and he's going to charge next after the volley is over. So he runs over here, and he's going to make his 2 attacks on Hex and Caddis. Hex minus a natural one, and Hex or Caddis, I mean, you're going to get hit
Cool.
for 29 damage.
29.
28 damage.
28.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so he swings his greatsword at both of you, and it's a very primal scream that he wants his freedom. Truly, he looks like he doesn't really want to fight you, but he's doing it. All right, we go to your group now. Who's next?
I'll go. I'm gonna try something.
Caddis, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave on the guy in front of me
Okay, great.
and knock him back so he can hopefully fall back on this anvil and maybe fall over. That is my. Let's see.
He's going to fail, I believe. Your spell save is, what is it, a 17?
It's a concentration 16.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's going to fail. Yep. Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to cast this at level 3.
Okay.
So it's 48. Oops, sorry. So it's going to be... I messed up again.
And how far back do you want to push him?
It's going to be 19 damage. And he goes back, I believe, 10 feet. Let's see. He's pushed back 10 feet. I'm going to push him back towards his anvil to hopefully maybe knock him over.
Sure.
Knock him prone or something.
Sure. Does it knock them prone anyway or no?
No, it just knocks him 10 feet back.
I will make a dex saving throw for him to see if he falls over. He does. He falls over. So he clangs into the anvil. Tools start littering the floor. Some of them fall into the lava river behind him, and he struggles to regain his balance. Now we go to... I'll put a little marker next to him. He's prone. Okay, and then we go to the top giants here. It's difficult terrain to go through the ice storm.
Yes.
Okay, so this one is just going to take 2 steps, so that'll only be 20 feet to get this way. He also is going to dip his tools into the lava and fling them. This time we'll fling at Hex and Pete. Drumra is going to go 1, 2, 3, so that's 30 feet, and the last step is going to go here to Kolgath. We'll do his sword swing. So the flung weapons, Hex, you're going to get hit. Pete, it's going to miss you. The damage from the lava tool is going to do 9 fire damage to Hex, and then 29 bludgeoning damage.
If I'm resistant to fire, do I have that?
Okay, so the fire was 9, so 4.
It's 29 and 4.
29 bludgeoning and 4 fire for you with the resistance, yes.
And Bob, we go before that 4th giant.
Oh, yeah, duh. Go ahead. I'm getting ahead of myself here. These giants.
You're excited.
I'm excited.
Kill us.
Team?
I could do mass cure wounds.
You could.
Not a bad idea.
I need only 3 hit points, so don't do it on me.
What if we mass cure wounds the giants to show them that we could like reason with them and then all gang up on Bel together?
I think we should still try to reason, but I don't know if we should be healing them. So Kolgath's turn. He's going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and engage this guy while he's still in the ice storm.
Yep, good idea, yeah.
In fact, sorry, I'm just counting space. It's really 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Nope, that doesn't work. All right, so yeah, I'm just going to engage him. So rolling to attack with my first attack. It's a 1 on the die.
Okay.
Attack again.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
So you rolled a 1 on the die.
No.
Got it.
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1 twice.
No.
Wow.
I don't even understand how that just happened.
Uh-oh.
Kolgath dies. Falls into the lava.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Bob, can I do an acrobatics check to see if I can like skirt around the staircase and get close to the guy who's prone, the giant who's on the ground?
You mean to sneak up on him?
Kind of. I want to see if I can, yeah, like if I get closer to him, will he automatically attack me?
No. He's on the ground. So
Okay.
he couldn't attack you just for approaching him. No.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, I wasn't finished. My bonus action. I'm
I'm sorry.
It's okay. And then it's Bob's turn. Bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'll raise my AC now. So that was
Sure.
my turn.
That's
Sorry,
fine.
John. My
All
bad.
good.
Yeah, that's fine. So then Drumra will just he'll try to get out of the actually what he's gonna do is he's gonna go down. That's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so that's ended up being 30 movement for him. He is going to attack you once with a greatsword, which I think is gonna miss because your AC is what, 23?
24 now.
24 now. So he's going to miss. And his second attack is going to be to try to push you backwards. Let's do a opposed strength check here.
Okay, I'm not using that die. I'm going to switch to a different die. Because, yeah.
Probably doesn't have any ones left in it.
Remind me not to play roulette with you.
Yeah, give me an opposed strength check.
No ones,
he
but
got
there's a 2 in this
18.
die. It's a 2.
He got
I
an
can't
18.
make this shit up.
Oh boy.
An 18 in total for the giant.
Yeah, I got a 7. Yeah,
A
nice.
7, okay. So it's a little unclear with the map here because it's like you can see that. You could push you back 15 feet with a push attack. So 1, 2, 3. It's like half lava, half this. So I would say give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can keep your balance on the ledge.
Oh, isn't this wonderful? All right.
Three.
No.
What?
I
A 3?
can't, I swear.
Oh,
Wait, did you just call his 3, Stefano?
Yes.
Oh
don't
my
you have
god.
don't you have an inspiration point?
True.
Yeah, man.
Might
You
not
might
be the
have
worst
it.
time
You
to
have
use
like
it.
2?
I have 2 inspirations, so good
Oh
job.
my
Thank
God.
you. Let's do that. I'm doing an
Use
inspiration
one.
point.
Yeah, use one.
Abyssal chicken.
God, I have
Although it
not-
could be a 4.
Abyssal chicken.
Okay, 16 plus 0, 16 on the
Okay,
dex
so-
check.
So I would say that you know, kind of like you're about to fall off, and your heels are hanging off, and you're kind of wobbling, whoa, and you able to right yourself without falling into the lava. We'll count that space as a land space for right now. Okay,
Hook my warhammer like over the ledge a little bit like a pickaxe.
I had a ton of dice ready to roll. Would have
All
been
right, let me
so
erase
cool.
that. Thank you, Christian, for keeping me grounded. That was great advice.
Now we go to the team here. So all the giants have gone. So the rest of you can act freely.
As a free action, can I just say a quick thing to Raska?
Sure.
Roscoe? Ruska.
Roscoe.
I don't want to get his name right.
Well,
Raska.
can anyone help me with that?
Raska.
Raska.
Roscoe.
I just want to shout out Raska. We all want our freedom. Do you
Okay.
think we could all have our freedom if we stop this now?
Okay. Do you want to make a check? Do you want this to be
Yes.
something you try to persuade them to do during the combat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try and persuade him. Right. I'll roll. That is an 18.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right. Raska gets up from. Well, he's getting up. He's still up prone, so he's getting up from his from being knocked over from Christian's Thunderwave. But he seems to be thinking about what you're saying, and he was hesitant to begin with. He even said, I even said when he attacked Hex that he was only doing this because he had to. So he looks like he's thinking about your words. Go ahead with the rest of the group. I think we have Pete to go. We have Hex.
I can go. I'm gonna attack the one that tripped over the anvil.
That's the one that we're just
The one that
we just
yeah.
reasoned with.
Is he like being
I
reasonable?
thought, Bob, I
We
thought
don't know.
this guy. I thought this guy was Rosca. To be honest.
No, I made a mistake.
Oh.
They're actually labeled. I don't know if you can see the labels here, but there's Rosca is here. I don't know if it's just a
Oh,
GMD
no.
thing.
No, it doesn't show
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
you'd have to show it. You'd have to show it in the sex, but don't worry about it.
All
Yeah.
right, well, I'm gonna walk up to Rosca then. And I am going to tell Rosca, hey man, honestly, I think Bel is lying to you. We come from a place of true freedom and we do not want to hurt you, honestly. If you can help us, then we will help you and we'll bring you back to somewhere more like where we come from, where people aren't in chains and where you don't have to be forced into labor for centuries.
Okay. All right. So another type of persuasion check, I would say you need here. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead. Give me a persuasion check. I'm gonna give you an advantage on this because Weir did such a good job with his first one.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, wow. A 17.
Okay. Great. Okay. So then we go to Hex or Lucius. No,
Already
Lucius
went.
went already. Hex or Weir. No, Hex. Hex.
Just Hex.
Hex.
Are we still trying to reason, or are we gonna?
Are you
kill
gonna
things?
stab him, Hex?
I'm thinking about it. That's all that crossed my mind.
Yeah, sorry. The whole time I meant to be talking to the one in the bottom right, but that's all right.
That's
It's
okay.
the same-
I'm gonna
the
use
same
my
one.
action to focus on my staff and get myself a spell slot back because
Okay.
it might come in handy later.
That's a good idea. Okay. So you
Great
regain a
idea.
spell slot, and that's the end of the turn, correct?
That's it for me.
Okay. So take a minute, discuss strategy here. I think you're onto something, so we'll let you discuss, and then we'll roll for initiative.
I did some basic math, and I don't know about surviving a lot of these hits. 4 of these
Yeah.
each round is a
Mhm.
bit too much for Weir. Weir is close to death already, so
Yeah.
This
I'm
seems
gonna
like
go
an
with full-on
unwinnable fight.
persuasion.
We could ready attacks like in self-defense in case they're needed, but otherwise, I think reasoning with them seems to be
Or ready a dodge.
or ready to dodge. Yeah.
No one wants to try to talk to Bel.
Well,
I don't
Bel
think
can stick his throne up his
Bel-
ass, as far as I'm concerned.
I think we're gonna have to kill Bel
yeah.
instead
down.
of the Giants. So it's Bel or the Giants.
Yeah, I think
I
we
mean,
should
the
focus on the
don't even want
Giants.
to fight us.
then
Like the
definitely
Giants
attack
seem
the
super reluctant.
Yeah,
So let's
I'm
roll
afraid
for-
of him.
Let's roll for initiative.
Wait, Bob, what is
Woohoo!
Max
Oh,
doing?
boy.
Is Max just like chilling there watching?
He's watching. He's silent, looking down at his feet.
Do you have the number for the teleconference's island number?
All right.
I realized I didn't move before. If that's all right.
Yeah, you can move. Yeah. So somebody roll a initiative die, and then we're gonna go and jump into the combat.
Sorry, this is actually still here until the end of my next turn. I'll roll because it doesn't matter. 5.
Okay. So the Giants will start. Going to just have Rosca is not going to act right now, but as Rosca is still again on the floor right now, sitting up, seems to have heard what you said, and just says to the other Giants, "Listen to them. They are correct. We should all be free, not live under this tyranny." And then the Giants are going. One of the Giants is going to go. And he's going to disregard what his friend said and run over here to Lucius and attack you with a greatsword twice. 1 hit, 1 definite miss. Yeah, 1 hit. Yep. Okay, so Lucius, you end up taking 28 piercing, slashing damage from the greatsword.
Jeez.
And then we go to the team. Team, what are
I
you
just-
doing?
Unless someone wanted to go first.
I mean, I was just gonna use a persuasion.
I'm just
Do
gonna
that.
get away from the lava. So-
I just wanted to
Um,
basically yell something and ready in action. But if you want to persuade, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, I'd say, look, the might of all of you with us is a powerful force. We can all get out of this. And I especially kind of point to this fella here and say, listen to your friend. Listen to
Listen to your heart.
your
Ross.
kind. Listen to your kind. Listen to Raska.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Sweet. Let's be big. We're gonna go with a 13 that time, though.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this giant in the ice storm, here's what you're saying, under the hail.
It doesn't disappear until the end of my next turn, and I haven't gone.
That's okay. It's all right. Bel is going to insert himself now. Bel is going to say, I demand obedience, and trembles the ground, and lava starts to bubble and spew up, splashing into the arena here. So everyone give me a dexterity saving throw to avoid being splashed by lava.
Oh man.
Some
Am I also
straight
in that,
line.
even though I'm like higher up on the stairs? Am I still in reach
That's a
of the
good
lava?
point. I would say no. You can avoid this, and I'd say Christian, since you're kind of like in the alcove of the stairs, you get advantage.
Is this a saving throw or
Saving
is this an
throw, yep.
ability check?
Saving throw, dexterity
Okay.
saving throw.
Also, so I don't have.
Actually, I'm even higher then.
But I would say you get advantage. Okay.
Okay.
It's actually.
Okay. So if you made the saving throw, you needed a 13. If you made the saving throw, you took. The total is 14 damage from the lava. So if you made it, you take 7. If you
Is it
pass,
fire damage?
it's fire damage. Yep.
So if
You
I
can keep track of
fail,
yourself, but it's 14, and it was a dexterity saving throw of 13.
would the reaction move of uncanny dodge be relevant here, or like since I can see the fire and the lava?
Sure, yeah, I would say that's fine. Yeah, it's not like an attack necessarily. It's more like an environmental thing, but I mean, you would see lava bits being sprayed at you, so I think you would be able to use uncanny dodge, yeah.
Sweet, thanks.
Although I don't know if you want to save your reaction for something else, so it's up to you. Your call. Okay, so Christian, looks like you're good. Anybody, again, keep track of this on your own. If you got a 13 or higher, you passed, you take 7 damage. If you failed, you take 14. If you have any other ability, you may use it. Just let me know. Okay.
Oh wait, fire resistance gonna do anything
Sure.
for me?
Totally.
Do
It's
I
fire damage.
Have the damage even again? Cool.
If you passed, yes.
Yeah, I did pass.
Yes, it would.
Oh, shoot. I didn't realize we were taking damage no matter what.
It's
bunch
for
of us
half
have
damage, yeah.
fire resistance. Remember that.
Yeah.
I'm at 17 HP.
Okay, I used uncanny dodge. So
7 is gonna be
Okay,
great.
great. Used uncanny dodge. Great. Okay, so
Is
then,
Bel officially-
yeah, go ahead, Arovio.
Is Bel officially in combat now? Like, was that a turn, or was that just random out of combat? Bel just interjecting.
Bel
Speaking.
went into combat. I mean,
He's in-
he is still seated. He hasn't really moved. He hasn't picked up his sword, which is standing at his side there, leaning up against the throne. But he seems content to have done something.
Okay.
Okay, so group, what are you doing next?
Can we knock his sword into the lava? Can someone attack his sword
Honestly,
and try to push it into the lava?
I think he'll just reach in and grab it.
yeah.
Can someone
just-
go ahead?
Sorry, I just wanted to, if it's okay, go. Like,
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
say something. Okay. Like standing like at the top of the staircase, I'll try to yell so that all the giants can hear me, and I'll just say, I know you're intelligent beings. Think about it. Does family demand obedience? Does family keep you enslaved in chains?
Oh, man.
And I will ready an attack, like in defense, in case they attack me. But otherwise, I'm not doing anything.
That was
The
way
giants
better
are
than I was
not
gonna yell.
that
I know.
intelligent.
That
They're
was,
actually, no,
Falloon.
they are intelligent.
Be the
They have
bard.
a 10. They have a 10. But they're that seems to resonate with them. I would say you could give me a persuasion check there as well.
Okay.
with advantage.
21.
Nice.
21. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Sure. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So the fire giant's turn. So this one moved already. It seems as though Raska is on your side. This one over here, Yalt, is going to drop the monkey wrench that he has in his hand and go around the anvil and say directly to Bel that we will not fight them, and he throws down his greatsword.
Oop.
All right.
Yes, Yalt.
Although that's really not really.
Yalt.
It's really not a turn, I would say. So actually, he's just going to say that and drop his weapon. I'm not going to count that as an action to them. He's basically switching to your side. Drumra is going to go. Does he have anything happen to him for being in the hailstorm to start his turn?
No, nothing happens. It's just difficult terrain.
Okay, damage the first time. Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to follow up on John. He's going to do one greatsword attack and one push attack.
I'm gonna cutting
Greatsword.
words if it's hitting.
Sure. Do you want to
Well, which one are you?
the greatsword or the?
The push would probably be more helpful.
Yeah, whatever that one is. The push.
But the push is a saving throw, so you can't cutting words.
Never mind.
Okay.
The push is it's opposed strength check, not a saving throw.
Oh.
So can you cutting words it?
Oh, cut. Yeah, I guess if you're cutting words.
Why not?
Strength roll.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'll be a strength like a skill even. You could I think you could even use athletics for it if you want to. I'm gonna double check the rule there, but
I'd be
believe
much
that's
happier
what
to
it
use
is.
athletics. That's nice.
Shove is. Why can't I find it now? Shoving a creature. So using the attack action, make a special melee attack, shove the creature, knock it prone or push it away from you. Yeah, so must be, yep, okay, good.
I
And,
can help on an ability check.
it is a strength. It could use athletics. It's a strength check, but you could use athletics if you want. You could also even use acrobatics to try to like shimmy out of the way or duck out of the way of a push if you're more of a dex-based character.
Well, I'm strength based, so athletics sounds right.
Yeah, I think you would have done strength anyway. So I don't know if you would have done athletics would have made it better for you, which might have because you might be proficient in it.
It is proficiency, yeah.
So then I mean, the last turn the roll was really bad, but we'll do it now. So let's do the. I believe I rolled the greatsword. I believe Nate, did you want to do it on the greatsword or the push?
I'll do
said the push, right?
the push.
Okay, so the greatsword's going to hit. You're going to take 28 slashing damage.
Wow. Hit on 24. I love it. You said, yeah.
Yeah, he actually got a 28 is the total.
Oh, good.
And then the strength check. He got a. Well, actually, I'll wait to tell you what he got, but don't tell me what you got. Nate,
Okay.
are you going to use it?
Subtract 5.
Subtract 5. He got a 12.
Nice.
23.
Okay, so you
So-
resist the push. So I almost imagine like Thanos trying to grab Captain America, and you're just like preventing this giant from pushing you.
Should have gotten aimed for the head. Isn't that what he says?
You know, it does kind of make sense. You're a dwarf, right? You're very low center of gravity. You know, you're wearing heavy armor. I think it would be kind of hard to push you from his height.
Yeah, what kind of leverage can he get?
Yeah.
I mean, if he kicked me, I would say that'd be harder.
Right. Kicking might be a better option. Maybe we'll try the next turn. But he does hit you once with the
Shoot.
greatsword. He punts you into the lava. He hits you with the greatsword and then tries to finish you off by pushing you into the lava, but you resist. Now we go to the team. What
All
are
right,
you
I feel
doing?
like I got to react to that.
Go ahead.
I mean, we got 2 of them.
Oh, does someone else have the ability to persuade?
I mean, I'm hoping that
Oh, this
what
is
Roviel did was like got more than because we had 2 of them persuaded already, and Roviel
Right.
kind of did a big yelling shout.
Well,
So-
there's no. I'm sorry. I'm definitely going to go. After that just happened, I'm almost fallen in the lava twice. There's no way
Go
I'm
ahead.
not going.
Do it.
So I'm going to disengage and try to scoot around him.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't
That's
even
fine.
care. Maybe hide in the ice storm. I don't even care.
Okay. Sure.
Well,
You're gonna
you
take
might not
damage.
want- you might not want to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like I'm going to take that much damage. Okay, I'll come here.
he's not taking damage in the ice storm, just moving slower.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm going in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe I don't believe it says if somebody enters it for the first time or anything like that. It's
Well,
just
good.
it does the damage immediately. So yeah.
Perfect. So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Gargoth says to you telepathically, if you slay these giants, Bel may look favorably upon us.
I asked Gargoth, what are their weaknesses?
He says, don't use fire, but your hammer will do just fine.
That's what I plan to do.
Okay. Now we go to the giants that are on your side. So Yalt comes over here. He probably would not drop his weapons. I was maybe being a little over dramatic last time when he was over here. But he does join your team, but he's going to fling his wrench at Bel.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
And he's going to hit once. It's not going to do any fire damage, but it is going to do the bludgeoning damage to Bel.
I'm just imagining Belle sitting there and getting conked on the head with the wrench.
Yeah, so he throws a wrench at Bel, and it does hit his armor, and it does look like it was inconvenient to him, but he almost doesn't flinch from the attack. Okay.
We're not going to know how much. Did it do
No.
28 again? Okay.
Yeah. The same. Yeah, I'm using the average damage. Okay.
Okay, so it's
So-
been 28.
Yep. I think the wrench was 29, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But yes, 29. Yep. Okay, and no fire damage because he's immune to fire. So we go to the group now. What do you want to do?
I want to. This one is still a little aggressive, right? Right here.
This one's aggressive.
All right. I want to kind of put my staff away while staring it in the eyes, and just kind of put my hands up to show like we're not gonna fight you anymore. And
Okay.
just take. Hold on.
Just
I want to take like 1, 2, 3 steps away. See if it tries to take an opportunity attack.
Okay. It does.
Damn it.
Great sword. It's gonna miss though.
All right.
Swings a great sword as you run away.
Well, I'm also going to use my action to cast Bless on myself, Kolgath, and Aroviel. That gives you an extra D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Cool.
And I'm going to bonus action healing word as well.
Okay. How much does that heal?
Not that much, but
Yeah,
I'll take it.
that's a first level, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to
And
give
then
me 8.
The last giant, Roska, stands up, wields a greatsword, and comes over to attack Zrakorn, saying, "Stop, brother." Both are going to miss, actually. That was a really terrible roll. But he does join your side and swings at Zrakorn. And now we have giants dueling and flinging tools. 2 enemies so far. The Zrakorn at the bottom right and Drumra on the top right. So it looks like left to right. Left are the allies, right are your enemies now. The group can continue the rest of their turns.
Those of you with persuasion, continue your magic, please.
What'd you say?
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to convince them.
Okay.
Yeah. Really hoping to
Go ahead,
go first next time because
Go right now. You go
I
first.
am. Yeah. Well,
ahead, Weir.
do we have to roll off again?
Oh no, you went already this turn? Yeah. Who did not go this turn yet?
Yeah.
Hex?
I'll still
Pete?
go. Yep.
I didn't go yet.
Oh, okay.
Caddis. Okay, go ahead.
Cash, you want to go first?
Sure.
I'm just gonna. Since I'm exhausted, I don't want to try to persuade again. Or I'll try. I'll shout to Roscoe to please try to convince his brother.
He is already trying. It doesn't seem, I'm just going to give you this because you've done a couple checks now. It doesn't seem like this one and this one have listened to multiple calls. These ones were persuaded already. It doesn't seem like you're going to make headway with them. They are not friendly to you.
Okay, then. Shoot.
Bob, you want to take a look at the chat real quick?
Which chat?
Zoom.
Zoom.
Gotcha. Okay. After this round, we'll do that then. Perfect. Perfect. For those of you at home, we have a new challenger entering.
New challenge must appear.
All right, go ahead,
We
Hex.
should play some
Yeah.
music.
I'll just.
Or Caddis.
Yeah, I guess I'll cast Ray of Frost on this guy,
Okay,
just as a.
good choice. Not Firebolt.
Yeah, not Fireball. That is going to be a 13 to hit.
Now, they are pretty heavily armored, so you'd assume you need a decent number to hit them.
Alright,
You
so-
fling a Ray of Frost out, and it misses. Do you want to move? You have any other actions to do?
I'm actually gonna stay right here. I feel like I'm in cover right now.
Yeah, you were getting advantage on the deck saves. Okay.
Yeah.
Hex and Pete. What are you doing?
Hex, do you want to go first? Or
Doesn't matter. You're both going simultaneously, so go ahead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll cast an Eldritch Blast, the one on the top right there.
Drumra.
Let's see.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
Nope. Does not hit. Do you only have one Eldritch Blast?
You're right. I've got 2.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you for reminding me. Does a 29 hit?
That hits.
Will be
Much
9
better.
force damage.
9 force. Got it. Okay, now we go to Pete.
okay, so I am going to, since Rosca is an ally,
Mhm.
I'm going to take out my 50 yards of hempen rope from my bag, and I'm going to run underfoot. And I'm going to run past Rosca, and I'm going to try to use my rope to kind of bind the ankles of Zerakorn together. Like, yeah, would
like
you
Luke Skywalker
say that
in
that
the
would
Battle
be?
of Hoth?
Would that be like acrobatics or stealth or?
It's a
I don't-
wonderful question. It's a wonderful question. They are large. They are large. So I would say you could. They're actually bigger than large. They're huge. So I would say you could totally go under the. Yeah, you could totally go under the legs. Yeah, give me an acrobatics check. Yeah, to try to ensnare him. I'll make a dexterity. If you're high enough, I'll make a dexterity saving throw to see if he falls down. There's no real. I don't think there's a mechanic for this. So go ahead, roll your acrobatics check. See if you can tumble around his legs with it.
Okay, acrobatics check. I got a 29.
Whew. Okay, I would say that's good enough. Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, I'd say this guy, if he doesn't, give me a stealth check as well. Give me a stealth check as well. I'm
Sure.
gonna say you move to here.
Stealth check. Scroll in. Okay. Stealth check. I got a. Come on, D&D Beyond. A 16.
Okay, so he does notice that you tied his legs up, but his legs are all weaved around with rope. So if he were to move maybe more than 5 feet, just take a shuffle step, I think he would fall. So He's aware of it though. He won't do it by accident.
Okay. And as I am stealthily, acrobatically doing this, I say, Zraycorn, we do not want to hurt innocent souls. We want freedom for the innocent souls.
Okay.
As I'm binding him.
Sure, just an extra plea. Why not? Okay, and that's the end of the turn. So we're just going to take a quick break right here, and we're going to get Dobby back in.
Yay.
And I don't know what happened to all your faces. They're actually all gone. I just noticed that. I don't know how long that has been going on, but we'll get Dobby back in, and we'll fix the Zoom screens. All right.
All right.
Be right back.
What am I supposed We were given Lulu, Pete.
By, do you remember by who?
I'd have to go back in my notes and find out who, but it was the
wizard in the tower.
the really cool wizard. Yeah.
Okay.
Lady Liara, right? I think it's Lady Liara.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
Lulu
Wrong person?
Lulu was in Traxagor's
Traxagor.
holdout. His hideout. He was the
Traxagor.
otter, the wizard that was like an otter.
Mhm.
Do
Yeah.
you remember him?
Why did I think that was a woman? This whole time, I really.
Sylvira was the person who was at Candlekeep at the library who told you that Traxagor could know how to get to Avernus, and that's
That was
when you
the
met
one that
Lulu.
was Tim's one true love, right?
Yes.
Tim's one true love.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're back, everybody, and we are missing. So we've substituted. Got a tag in, tag out situation. Andrew is back, reprising his role of Dobby, the gnome wizard, but we have lost Tim, playing Hex, our tiefling warlock. So one spellcaster for another. Tim's power went out, and we don't know when he's coming back. So we're gonna finish up the session with Andrew back and Tim gone. Christian has agreed to role play, and use Tim's character for us this session, the rest of the session. So thank you,
Excellent.
Christian. All right, let's continue on with the battle. We are fighting the fire giants. Two of them, Roska and Yalt, have seen the light, have been turned to the side of the heroes. They are now fighting against the giants and Bel. Bel, sitting there, hasn't really moved much, hasn't really done anything other than grumble the volcano. We're going to jump into the next round. It is round 3. At the start of the turn, the volcano is going to start to erupt again, and some of the lava, the magma is going to be projected out onto the battlefield. So give me a dexterity saving throw, everybody.
And
Dexterity.
John, you get a extra D4.
Dobby, you're not here yet, so you don't
Thank
have to
you.
take this one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What would
Roviel
Hex's?
doesn't need to take mine.
You know you need a 13 on this roll. We did it last time, so 13 is the number. It did 13 damage, so that means if you succeeded, you take 6. If you did not, you take 13. So keep track of your hit
Even
points.
with the
mark them on your
26, I
character.
couldn't dodge all that lava.
Stefano, I don't
Yeah.
have to use
It's like an area of effect.
bless.
Lava
It's
raining
it
down weird. You can only get hit by a
lasts
couple of
forever
pieces.
until-
Yeah.
So you don't have to use it if you pass.
What's
No, I rolled a 4. I'm not gonna do it because I have no way of passing.
No, but it doesn't disappear.
Yeah, good. I want to save it.
You do it every time. No, you don't have to save it. It happens every time.
Ah, okay.
What
I
would
thought it was like
Hex's
bardic inspiration.
+2 dexterity be?
Probably at least a 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
Yeah.
They use wisdom for spellcasting? Warlocks?
Warlocks are charisma.
Charisma, okay, so yeah.
Do I still get
So-
advantage since I'm on the staircase?
For Caddis, yes. Mhm. And a Roviel, you don't need to take.
13 quartered would be 3.
Sounds right. Sure.
All right, so Hex passes, so he takes 7 damage,
6 for the
6.
pass. Mhm.
and then
Okay,
14
so just
for
keep
a
track of your
fail.
hit points on your character. So we're going to move on to the round now. Let's roll a initiative die. Weir,
Hey.
take it away.
Nice.
Can I go first? I really want to get away from this guy. Or I'm gonna. Sweet fear. It is a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Of 19.
Which two are on our side?
On this guy fella right here, Bob.
Okay.
In the back, Dobby.
He
Yes.
Ones
fails.
on our side are on the left. But yeah.
He fails,
Come on.
Weir.
What?
He fails.
Oh, okay. All right. So he has to drop his weapon and use the dash action to run away.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And let me see if he can.
He the creature's turn ends in a location where he doesn't have sight to you. He can make
Yes.
a wisdom saving throw, but if he doesn't, he has to stay frightened for the duration.
Right.
Yep. Okay. So he drops his greatsword, and on his he'll do it on his turn, but he'll drop his greatsword and try to get away from you. Okay.
Be great, Dasha.
Big
All right.
baby.
Now we go to the giant's turn.
Oh, and I'm gonna move.
I
Yeah.
need it too.
So, curious question here. They have reach of 10 feet, Weir, so you're technically in engagement range right now at this spot.
Oh,
So can he make attacks when he's frightened?
Well, it says he drops whatever he's holding.
I think
But-
frightened is disadvantage on attacks.
One frightened of the spell, a creature must make. Yeah, so actually you're right. He does drop his weapon before. It's an immediate action. Sorry, it's an immediate effect to drop his weapon and become frightened. On his turn, he then has to make the dash action and move away. So he failed his saving throw. So he has to drop his sword right now, and you can leave. So yeah, you would prevent the attack of opportunity.
sweet. I'm gonna come up here so the lava doesn't kill me next turn.
Mm.
Hopefully.
Sure. Okay. So you move up to the staircase, get cover, and we will pass it to the giants. All right. So the Drumra now seems to be the only giant that is actively fighting against you. So he's going to just unload on Kolgath.
Got this, Kolgath.
24 AC, nothing else I can do. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I just realized something though. I might have made a mistake before with the push attack.
Yeah.
He's not large. He's huge. That might affect how he pushes you.
So is he even bigger than those? No, that's the right space. Yeah.
It's the right sizing. I just
9 square.
I just was in my mind thinking that he was large, and he's bigger than large. Shoving, yeah. So the target must be reach.
Well, whatever the modifying change would be in the
Actually-
last one, I rolled like a 24.
You rolled godly, yeah. No, you rolled godly.
You rolled like a 13. Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, I think we did it the right way. The size does not seem to affect him. I thought maybe he would have advantage or something, but it's just as a target can be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach. So, he can actually push you. Yeah, he can actually push you. You can't push him. You could defend yourself though. Okay.
Correct.
All right,
Like,
so let's do it. He's
can
gonna
he-
make one.
He's this flexible, like he can bend down and touch his own toes. Like that's not what I would think of it as a giant, but yeah.
Well, I think I mean he's maybe not like getting down to like go like this, but like maybe more like swatting at you. Yeah.
Flicking me.
Yeah, flicking you. So he's gonna do a great sword attack. Let's see if this hits. Does not, and then he's gonna do one push attack. Let's do an opposed strength check. I think for opposed checks, I think it's appropriate to roll in the app. I was rolling it here, and I'm telling you, but
Cool.
actually, no. Wait, I should wait because if somebody wants to cutting words or just something like that.
You want me to roll in the chat then?
No, you can roll. You can roll your dice. No, I just wanted you to be able to see like what you get, what you need to get.
Okay.
But let's hold off for a second. He's going to push. Anybody want to use any reaction spell?
Oh.
Okay.
He
I can only
can't.
do it
He
from-
can't push him into the lava from this direction, right?
He.
There's like a
Yeah.
shelf there.
There's a shelf there. Yeah, there's a shelf.
Thought I was safe.
There's a shelf. Yeah, actually, you're right. This looks like a wall. If I were to.
I mean, depending on what Weir can see, I'm not going to cutting words it if there's a wall that's going to block him from
Five.
falling in the lava.
So he'll go here then. He'll take his weapon to
Then
here.
I'll cutting words.
So he swings once with his
It's
great
ice.
sword, shuffles to the side, and is ready to flick you off the edge. Weir, give me the
Bow.
cutting words.
Yep. Subtract 4.
Tell me when to roll.
So I rolled a total of -4.
Yep.
He's going to get a 12.
Okay. I'm going. Even without bless, I'm doing well.
You don't get blessed for ability checks.
Okay, cool. Well,
Saving throws and attack rolls.
even so, 15 on the die. Athletics is 8. That's a 23.
Yeah, more than a 12. Yep. So he tries to flick you and is unable to. All right, so then we go to the team. Team, what are you doing? Dobby, when you act, you'll come in right here, okay?
Can someone like persuade this guy, please?
I don't think we're gonna. Bob gave us the impression that those two are not being persuaded.
All right, then I am just gonna swing away with everything possible. If someone else wants to try to incapacitate quicker, go for it. But I'm scared and angry.
I'm happy to cast a spell. I don't know.
You could try pointing out to him that he's fighting alone at this point.
What about the guy in the bottom?
Who said hypnotic pattern? This might be a good time for hypnotic pattern.
I'm gonna go even more powerful. I think I'm gonna go straight confusion.
Cool. So I think Nate should start. That sounds good. And then
I can't. I'm already concentrating.
I'm attacking the dude.
I can cause fear on the guy.
Go ahead, Lucius.
I like it, Dobby.
Or I can do a protection spell on you.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna get to go.
17
will not hit.
Oh well.
What did you swing with, a shillelagh?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, did not hit. Do you have another action, a bonus action, anything else?
I'm not going to use anything.
Okay. Then we go to the giants here. These giants are. He's gonna run over. He's gonna go through Hex because he's a friend now. And
this guy, I don't think ever moved away. By the way, Bob.
Yeah, I didn't take his turn yet.
Oh, okay.
Because it said he has to take the dash action on his turn, right? So when it's his turn, he'll act. He'll move.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So he just didn't act yet. So this guy's gonna move to the edge of as far as he can go in one turn, and he'll fling a javelin at Bel.
Awesome.
But it's not gonna hit. But the javelin kind of, I imagine his throne kind of just shifts to the side slightly, and the javelin moves, flies past him. So he's openly resisting. We'll go to the group.
All right, I'm gonna cast confusion on the guy next. No, I can't. What am I talking about?
You can't because the fear effect would wear
Dissonant
away, right?
whispers on this guy.
Okay, that's a wisdom.
Wisdom save. Yep. 17.
It might pass. It's high. Your thing, right?
17.
Let me just double check his wisdom. He's gonna pass. Yeah. Does it do any other damage, or what was that one? That was
you're gonna take half of this for psychic.
Yeah, psychic. Okay, go
ahead. You're gonna take half of 7. There you go. Look at that.
So 3. Got it. Okay. And then we go to the last giants here. This one will run away. Not sure where he could go. That is not near you, but I guess he could go back into the corner here. Pete, you could take an attack of opportunity on him. I don't know if that'll affect fear, if fear gets worn away from being attacked.
So at this point, at this point, the fact that his ankles are tied together does not affect his ability to move?
It totally will. He's going to trip. Yep, 100%. Nice. He wouldn't have done it normally, but because of the fear, he's running. So he's going to trip and fall prone.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. Hold on one second. I think I just X'd out of Roll20. Gonna relaunch the game. Okay. So
I don't see anything about him breaking out of the fear.
Okay, yeah, I think that was the other one.
Charm.
Yeah, it's a level 3 spell, so.
So he will fall over flat and just maybe land where he is. He'll just fall prone. We'll put a little symbol next to him to show that he's prone. Raska is actually not prone any longer. So, okay, so he falls down prone and uses the rest of his turn to kind of crawl, maybe 15 feet, just on the other side of Pete. If you let him, Pete, you can also, I'd say, attack of opportunity or something if you wanted to.
I'm gonna choose to not.
Okay, but he's prone, crawling on the floor in fear, running away from the halfling on the staircase.
That's right.
Isn't that a sight? All right, now we go to the team. The only other giant left is Raska, and I'll just do Raska real quick so you can all go without having to think. Raska's also going to throw a javelin at Bel. No, Raska's going to jump into the lava and try to swing at Bel with its greatsword. He's only about 10 feet high, and he's huge, so I think he could reach. He hits once with the greatsword, doing 28 slashing damage to Bel. And now Bel looks upset.
Perfect.
Okay. let's go with the group. You can all go in your order.
Do you guys want me to cast Healing Spirit because then you can enter it on your turns? Like,
Well, we don't know what's going to happen next turn.
I'm saying like everyone who hasn't gone yet, I can cast it, and then at the start of your turns, you can enter it
I would say
and get the
yes.
healing.
I would say yes.
I can't get into it, but yeah.
Yeah, it won't help me this turn.
Nor Christian. You already went too, right, Christian?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I can cast it right on. Well, I think
How
if
long
I
does it last?
It lasts
So
1 minute.
Oh,
1
okay.
minute.
No,
Yeah, and
then
if
that's
I
good.
cast
I'm
it on-
sorry.
No, you're good. If I cast it on the staircase, I think that might be optimal because that seems to be kind of like a safe-ish space. That way, Caddis, you're right next to me, right?
Yes, I'm
You're,
at the
like, on
bottom of the staircase.
at the
Yeah.
bottom. So I could cast it in the middle of the staircase. That way, 4 people can like use it. Is that
Yeah.
okay? And then that's a bonus action for me, so I can also attack Bel, maybe, or attack maybe the.
I think we should end the giants.
There's one.
So I should-
There's yeah.
Just focus on this one up here, because if
That
you
one?
damage the feared one, it goes away, correct?
No, it
it's not.
doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah.
No, but he'll be feared as long as concentration's maintained for a minute. So let's try to knock this thing out quick. Let's kill
Right.
this guy.
Wait,
The
you
feared
cast
one or the
healing-
one on top?
You
The
cast
not
Healing
feared
Spirit
Okay.
over here, and then these guys could still walk over to it and get back on the stairs if you cast Healing Spirit over here.
I could, yeah.
Because I don't think I'm ever gonna go on the stairs, so then I'll never be able to use it.
Sure. Okay, I'll cast it. I'll go now. Then I'll cast Healing Spirit like right here.
Or something like that. That's
Great.
fine.
Sure. Okay, Healing Spirit is cast right there. That's my bonus action. So, does everyone know how that one works?
Nope.
Remind me.
No? Okay, so I call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. It appears in a 5-foot cube that I can see within range. And until it ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the spirit can restore 1d6 hit points to the creature, no action required. And it can do this a number of times equal to, it can do this 4 times. Actually, I'm not clear. Is it 4 times per person or 4 times in total, Bob?
For which with this, the Healing Spirit one?
Healing Spirit.
Well, it's 60. Isn't it
What's it
supposed
called
to be
again? I'll read it. I wasn't listening.
Healing Spirit?
Healing
Yeah.
Spirit.
It's essentially supposed to be, from the way I've always heard it, is it does 60 points of healing if you're out of combat, because you can just
Yeah,
like
'cause
pass through it as quickly as
Yeah.
you'd like.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I don't know what that qualifier is for 4. I don't remember that.
It just basically says that the only limitation seems to be you can't heal constructs or undead. And this last part, the spirit heal a number of times equals to 1 plus your casting ability modifier, minimum
That
of
is,
twice.
I will say that is new. I don't remember that being there when I took this spell, but I read the spell in a different source. Right now I'm looking on D&D Beyond, so I've seen.
Right. So
that.
I think maybe what it's saying is that you heal up to that many people each round. So like if you were to, what's your casting modifier, 2 or 3?
3.
3. So you can heal 4 people each round. That number.
Got it. Okay.
That's what I would read it.
Because they walk through it. Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
makes it even stronger than
So-
I thought.
Yeah, and I can also move it on my next turn with a bonus action up to 30 feet. So if someone
Okay.
really needs it, I can transfer it over to.
Place your thing and we'll do healing when people move through it.
So I'll put it right here. I don't know if I can place like a
Yeah, put a
object.
box. What's the size of it?
5-foot cube.
So like right here?
Yes, sure, that's
Okay.
perfect.
All right, perfect. So that's your turn. Who's left?
That was my bonus action. Sorry.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
That's a bonus action, surprisingly. And then I'm going to shoot this giant. So that will be a
You get an extra D4.
D4 on attacks. Okay. 19. To hit?
19 will hit.
19 will hit. So
Oof.
that will be. Does he have damage on him already? Has he been
This
hit?
one? Yes, he does, yeah. Yep.
He does. Okay.
Yep.
In that
I did
case,
3 psychic.
Awesome. Okay, so
I think that's it.
14 damage on that turn. And then I'm going to do Colossus Slayer.
Sure.
So I'm going to, try to attack again. Will a 20 will hit. And then that will be... Sorry, no, I used Colossus Slayer the first time. I'm just using my extra attack now. I don't know what I'm talking about. That'll be a 9 damage. So 14 and 9.
Gotcha. 14 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. All right, so that's a reveal. Anybody else?
Kolgath is rearing to go. I'm going to kind of swing around behind him, and as I'm moving, but not taking an opportunity because I'm going to stay within, I'm going to say, like, you just try to push me in the lava? You fight like a man or a giant or whatever you are. And then I come over to this side, and now I'm going to swing at him and hopefully roll better than a 1.
You get an extra D4.
He's confused.
Yep.
He's like, but I don't want to be a giant.
I rolled a 2, a 2 on my first one. That's wonderful. So, I mean, they need like 17, 8. It's, fifth. Why can't I do math? No, 12's not going to hit. So I'll roll for my second one. So much better. Does a 16 hit?
Does not.
Did you add a D4 and your... Oh, damn.
I can give you advantage next time if I go first.
Please, because yeah.
All right.
I'm swinging at air today. They're really tall. I can't get over their boots. It's really hard for a dwarf. I mean,
And just hit their boots.
Should have taken my horse with me.
Anybody else?
Is there
Gabby?
besides me? Is there anybody left to attack?
I have to, and Hex has to.
Okay, so my imp will give aid to whoever attacks next, and I will cast Cause Fear on that giant. That's a Wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
Spell D17 DC.
Okay.
What up, fellow caster?
It's gonna fail. So fear works.
Good. Yes. Be
So
afraid.
that's cause fear, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's a level 1.
So this is the one that does not need to. He doesn't need to move away from you. He can't move closer to you.
He can't move closer, and it's disadvantage to everything.
Yeah.
For
Okay. Perfect.
attacking.
All right. Anybody else need to go?
Yeah.
Christian and
Hex.
Yeah, so we're going to do one Eldritch Blast on this guy right up here. Let's go. Hot rolls.
Not him, right? Because will this affect the fear or no? It doesn't, right?
No.
Yeah.
The only if you pass a Wisdom save, it is the only.
I think
thing
it was
that'll
just
get you out.
the hypnotic pattern, right? That was the one.
The charm
Weird.
one was the one.
Yeah, the hypnotic pattern. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that hits.
So 19 hits. All right.
Yep.
So
You get
10
advantage.
damage for one blast to that guy.
Okay. Mhm.
And then we're gonna. He has multi-attack, correct?
He
How much
gets
damage did you
2
say, 10?
beatings with Eldritch Blast.
Right. So it's another. Let's see, 17
That
to
will
hit.
not hit. That will not hit.
You have advantage.
You have advantage, though.
All right, so I have advantage, so we'll do it again. 20 plus 8. That is
That
11.
will
So
not hit either.
Woohoo!
So
got one for
you
20
shoot some
for 10
Eldritch
damage.
Blasts.
You,
Yep, shoot
you do
Eldritch
not
Blasts
have
at him.
advantage.
Okay, well either way, it didn't hit. Caddis,
You rolled a 10 on the D10. Nice work.
and then so I'm sorry, remind me again, the top one and the bottom one, if they get damaged, they don't
No,
they don't
you can
do
damage them.
anything.
Yep,
Cool.
you can damage them.
So
Still.
I'm going to cast Spike Growth
Mhm.
on the guy up top.
Okay.
And I'm gonna center it 5, 10, 15. God. I can't center it like right there, can I?
No,
Is
so
that
this
like-
might not be easy to do. It's got to be a point you can see. So
5, 10, 15, 20. So if I do it, okay, never mind. Okay.
plus you can't see that spot right where you are. You have to go
True.
around the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, are you
Okay.
going to walk into the healing spirit?
Yeah, someone
I'm-
use the healing.
I'm gonna walk into the healing spirit. That's a D6.
Yeah.
So that's 5 extra.
You could walk out of it and walk back in like 2 more times and then still cast a spell.
No.
Well, I want to take everyone's.
I think
So
it's
I'm at-
just it heals 4 times when people pass through it. Not like it's not like a
Do a tap
know.
dance in and out.
yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't think you need to stay in it. You can walk through it.
You
and
can
then
totally
move
walk
somewhere
through
else.
it. Yes.
Yeah,
In fact,
yeah,
you should
I'm-
walk
I'm-
through it so other people can. Well, I guess they could go through you because you're a friend. But yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna
So
move.
do your spell.
Yep, so I'm going to focus on the guy up top and cast Ice Knife. I'm gonna. What's that? That was 5, 10.
Is that the one that kills all your allies?
Yeah, you're right. I get confused because he's so big. I assume I can hit him like in the top corner.
You can attack Bell.
Can I
None of
see-
us have. I wouldn't attack Bell.
You
Well,
what?
The giants are attacking Bell.
Right.
Well, we're fighting the giants, so it's okay.
Okay. Christian, you good? Or...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to ready an attack because I'm gonna go back into
Okay.
cover.
Ready a firebolt or
Yeah.
not a firebolt, a ray of frost.
Chill touch.
Yeah, Ray of
Yeah.
Frost.
Ray of Frost.
Okay, so now Bell is going to go. Bell is going to finally get up from his chair. He's going to
Knock the head off
fly
of a giant.
over to here, staying within range of both of these giants. And he's going to spreads his wings, flies over there, and he's going to attack with his greatsword on Roska.
Oh.
He's going to hit all 3 times.
Oh, jeez.
Nice knowing you.
GG Rasta.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, poor bastard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Roscoe the one in the lava right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross is in the... Well, he's like on the edge of the lava. But he takes... let's see... 28...
So much dice to
20
roll.
5... and 26. 25, 26, and 28. So 70... 79. 79 damage to Roska.
Casual,
Roska's bloody.
casual 79 damage.
Okay.
I want to run.
Yeah, I don't know if we should be fighting Bell. I'm wondering if this is...
No, Bell's making it easier for us to kill the 4 giants.
Because of your good persuasion, Bell is now almost like a teammate.
Yeah, and then we win the battle.
There we go.
Let's keep going. All right.
He also is going to hit him with his tail.
Well,
His
it's
Of course,
not
he
tail
has
is
a
gonna-
tail.
Yeah.
His tail is going to do... Let's see. 6, 10, and 12. So 31 damage with the tail. He's dead. Roska is dead.
And so about 100 HP.
So Roska is dead. Roska goes down, fighting valiantly, but to no avail. All right, now we go to the top of the order here. You want to discuss? Get a minute?
Kill the
Don't
one on
forget
top.
to
I'm
Yeah.
so afraid.
move it to Healing Spirit to get some healing.
It's not going to be possible for me. I'm not going to get to leave engagement
Yes,
with this guy.
for you know.
Yeah. I'll
If they're
certainly do it.
feared, can they leave engagement or can they do opportunity attacks? Let me
He'll
check.
disadvantage, but yeah, why not? He's not afraid of me. He's afraid of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Disadvantage.
Oh,
All right. Roll the initiative dice here.
Anyone? I'll do it.
8.
Seven.
coal gas. Oh no.
All
It's
right.
okay, bud.
Bell's going to go again. I'm going to delete Yalt. So Bell attacks Yalt and stabs his greatsword right through his chest, splitting the fire giant open up on the ground. And he asks, "Who's next?"
Not me.
Kolgath immediately stares directly at the giant in front of him and does not even look at Bell.
Avoid eye contact.
All
All right.
All right, I'm
Next.
attacking the giant in front of me. 19.
That'll hit.
Cool.
Remember, I can give
That's
advantage
good.
to somebody if I go before them. So just let me know.
I need it. I've rolled like 3 ones today.
I'm using Booming Blade.
Okay.
So I rolled a whole bunch of ones. So I rolled 3d8 and I get 8 plus 4, 12 damage.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And then we go to the bad guy's
also has
turn.
the booming. Sorry, he's also got the booming energy, and I can run away because I have the mobile feat. So
Sure. He's going to interrupt with the legendary action, and he's going to cast Fireball on the people in the staircase.
I'm
Bye,
done.
guys.
Counterspell. Counterspell.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
much
you
for
want
that
to or me?
legendary action.
Uh-oh, my server has been interrupted.
Definitely counterspelling that.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
could try.
say.
Dobby,
you want
don't
to?
counterspell the server. Counterspell the fireball.
Can we?
Well, if I counterspell the server, it stops everything.
Maybe it
Can
would have
we-
to be dispel magic.
Can we? I've got that.
I'm going to just see what spell he would have cast it at. I'll roll randomly to determine
Oh,
What
fun.
spell what?
what level he would have cast his Fireball at.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't matter. I'm countering
So
it no matter
6th
what.
level.
6th level?
Does that mean he's like a level 15? Like
He's
crap.
really hard.
I'm so glad I went into the healing spirit.
Okay. So 6th level, how do I counter?
So
high
you're going to
level
make a
thing?
casting check, and it's got to be 10 plus the spell's level, so 16 to interrupt it.
Using my
making
modifiers?
yeah,
Yeah, you make a ability check using your spell casting ability.
You have an inspiration point just in case.
Literally.
Do I roll it and then use an inspiration point? I got a 21. It doesn't matter. Haha.
Hey.
+9?
Yeah. I have a +9 spell casting.
Okay, so that will stop the fireball. This fireball
Wait.
starts to build in the area and then dissipates when Dobby reacts. Do you have to be able to see the caster? I know it's like 60 feet or 30, whatever the range is, but do you have to be able to see him? I think you can see him anyway because he's flying.
I
60
cast
feet.
Cause Fear on him from there. I figured I could see him. But I could have moved from my first turn.
That's fine. That's fine.
Uh,
Okay, so
Nate, it's like
fireball
making it
countered. Let's go to the group. No, the giants. This giant is going to still cower in fear on his turn. So I'm not going to go to him. I'll do the other giant on Kolgath. It's going to attack with 2 greatsword attacks at disadvantage. One misses. The other misses. They both miss. Okay,
Nice.
so swinging attacks at Kolgath, flailing away as he's scared of the little gnome. And
I'm a dwarf, thank you.
no, he's scared
No.
of Dobby, though.
Oh, yeah.
So
A
the 2
gnome and a
remaining
halfling
giants
are
are scared of the
freaking
halfling
these
and the
giants
gnome.
out.
It's the yellow
Yeah.
glowing eyes. That's what it is.
Like a mouse and an elephant. That's what we got going on.
Now we go to the group. You can act as you wish because the other giant is going to cower in fear.
Guys,
move
get off
away.
the stairs and go attack the
Healing
giant
spirit.
so it looks like you're not on their side.
Walk
Do what
through
Bill
the
told you.
spirit while you do that. Walk through the healing spirit.
Okay.
Just take a casual stroll and give yourself a 1d6 extra hit points. I don't know how much.
Kolgath can go first. I'm just gonna swing and
Wait.
probably miss.
Wait. I can give you advantage.
Yeah.
Please.
Wait.
Dobby,
Okay.
go.
I
So
think
I
we're,
will go.
are we ready for the turn. There you go.
My imp will give Kolgath aid, and I will cast Toll the Dead on the giant. So that's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Nat
All
20.
right.
Did you fail or pass?
Nat 20.
Mm.
Oh, well, that'll pass. And yeah, my imp gave aid. That's all.
Okay, evaded. I just realized something. Lucius, you took your turn first, correct?
Yeah.
Where were you when you attacked? You were up here?
Yep.
This is around
Okay.
next to Kolgath. Yeah.
So I forgot to do something when you made your turn. You need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
When does he take it? when he was still
At
up
the start
there,
of his
or
at the start of his turn, yeah.
so +2.
I got like a 30.
Okay, you're good. All right, now who's going in next? Kolgath?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Are you immune to fear?
I am immune. Ooh, not
you're
yet. Not yet.
Not
No.
yet. So then give me a wisdom saving throw.
Level 11 or something like that.
Okay.
And you get an extra D4
Yes.
for under
Thank you. Wisdom.
Yep, wisdom.
Oh, that's really good. 23.
23, success. And
Well, actually,
do your
25,
attacks.
but yeah.
Do your
25.
attacks. Yep, you're good.
Cool. So I'm gonna, at the same moment, having just felt that I just passed this, I'm gonna kind of move. Can I stand on top of this anvil?
Sure.
How tall? Right? Like I want to get up
It's
here.
pretty tall, actually. You might need to make an athletics check to climb up it.
Yes, please.
Go ahead. Give me an athletics check. Are you in heavy armor?
Yep.
Give it to me with disadvantage.
You're gonna stub your toe.
Well, the first one comes out as a 19 without bless.
You don't get blessed for.
They're both 19s.
So you scramble up on top of this anvil that's probably, taller than a human. And now you're getting closer to eye height to the giant.
Perfect. So let's see if now I can hit this thing.
Yeah.
So attacking with advantage, my first attack. Oh, God, that's great. 28.
That'll hit. Yep.
Yep.
This new elevation helped you. You have the high ground now.
I have the high ground.
Okay.
Good setting for it too.
Oh, I should roll my damage first. All right. So
true,
I'm
Nate.
going to cast Smite. It's not an undead or anything. I
Right,
don't get the
right,
extra die, right?
Correct.
Okay. So D8 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's not great. 17 damage on my first attack. Second attack with advantage. Oh, that's a natural 1.
Okay, that will not hit.
And that's a natural 3, so that also will not hit. Because I don't think...
So 17 damage is your total. You smack Drumra as you get up on the anvil. Let's go to the rest of the group. Who's going?
I'll have Hex go.
Go ahead, Hex.
Going to Eldritch Blast again. I think he's only going to hit once.
Okay, a Drumra?
Yeah, 22 to... Yeah, 22 to hit for one of them.
Hits.
So,
and you can roll your damage in the chat.
Yep. That's 10.
10.
Wow.
Nice. Hex really performing every...
That's twice in a
outperforming
row. That's
everyone.
awesome.
That's great. I'll take it.
All right. Hex will take
Is
it.
anyone
And
low
then
on health and want to be turned into an ape?
He is...
I have
Oops.
Not yet.
He is...
8
well,
HP, but
bloodied.
I can wait.
Okay, next. Who's next? Shout it out.
I haven't
Just
done
count.
it this turn, or have I gone? Did I
Go for
count?
it. You did not go.
We just
So,
restarted,
Roviel,
yeah.
you need a saving throw, please. Wisdom saving throw.
I do?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Do I have advantage, or do I have an extra D4 on those?
Yes.
Stefano?
Yes.
From Bless,
Okay.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So...
Can Bell fly?
16.
What'd you get?
16.
16. So this turn you are frightened. You are until the start of your next turn you are frightened from Bell. So you gain that condition. Okay.
But even though she's frightened, she can still attack the giant,
Yeah.
right?
Disadvantage. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, shit, I'm frightened of Belle.
Is this something that's going to happen to us every turn that we're within? Well, I guess
Within
can't
a certain
possibly-
range. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I
Um,
tried to.
I can shoot that giant, I guess.
Sure.
And I'm not casting anything else because I'm still concentrating on the healing spirit. Will a 22 will hit?
22 will hit. Yep.
Yes. Okay. So then.
So far, I think the number you recognize is 17 does not hit, and a 19 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be 8 plus 6, 14 damage on my first attack.
14 on Drumra. Got it.
And then I'll attack again. Same guy. Will a 21 will hit. And so that will just be 9 damage.
9.
Nice.
Okay. So he's hurt. He's bloodied, and well past bloodied now, and still cowering in fear from Dobby. Okay, let's go to Pete. Needs to go, and Weir.
Yeah, I can do counter charm, which gives us advantage against being frightened or charmed.
Sure.
And you could all gain the benefit of that, but it takes my turn. Well, Kolgath couldn't get it.
Okay, because you have to see the person, or has to be a certain range.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot range.
Okay.
How long does that last?
Would it lift the fear from this giant?
Yeah, because did you need to maintain concentration? Because you're already doing that.
It's not a spell. It's an ability that a bard gets.
Ability. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, you could do it. Totally.
Does it affect bad guys too?
No.
Cool.
It helps you against the fear.
Friendly creatures.
Yeah.
Okay. And you as far as it says I start a performance. It feels like concentration, but it doesn't say that anywhere.
No, you just gotta hum a tune or something,
Yeah.
Start playing the accordion. You're good.
Yeah. I'll do that. And so everyone but Kolgath, you now have advantage against being frightened.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.
And I'm going to heal myself a little bit. Healing word at level 2.
Okay, so you're healing yourself, and then we go to Pete.
I can go.
I also ran.
Caddis, you went, didn't you? I thought.
Spirit.
Movement. I ran through here.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead.
Down to about here.
Caddis, I apologize. You can go if you didn't go. I thought you went, and you were
fine.
doing hex. You were doing hex. That's why it was.
Wow.
Pete, did you want to go or?
No, you can go ahead.
Okay. Thanks, Pete. So I'm going to. Oops.
Ooh. We have the most polite Dungeons and Dragons stream.
I'm going to go through the healing spirit again. Sorry, guys. 5,
I did that
10,
too.
15, 20, 25, 30 right there. And I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt, 100-foot line. So I'm hoping I should be able to hit Bel and the giant.
Wait, we haven't hit Bel yet.
Sure. Go ahead.
We have not attacked Bel yet.
Oh, we haven't. Oh.
We have not swung once at him. I would
Go ahead,
prefer
Christian.
not to
Tell
do
me,
that.
tell me what you're doing again. I forgot.
He hasn't swung at us either.
Christian, go ahead. Don't let them influence you.
I'm not going to do that. I thought we had already.
Bob is just saying, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do your thing.
Come on.
Don't let them persuade you.
No thanks. No thanks.
I'm going to shout, no, not Bel.
Okay. So I'm not going to do that. And instead, I'm going to cast. I guess I'm just going to attack the big dragon guy.
He was like, lightning, just kidding.
Just kidding. I got a little too excited there. You could see like the lightning like forming from my fingers. I mean, they're like, no.
Bob
So what's
slowly
the
puts
spell you
down
are
his
doing?
giant handful of die.
What spell are you casting?
Damn it.
So I'm just going to attack the top giant with Ray of Frost.
Okay, go ahead. Roll.
That's
to
a
hit.
21 to hit.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
And I believe it is 2d8.
Yeah, it's bumped up the cantrip, yeah.
So 8 total.
Which leads me to believe that Hex's cantrip should have been probably 2d10, right? Or no? Am I wrong?
I
Does that
think
allow you
his
to make
Eldritch Blast shoots twice.
It
Is it-
shoots
yeah, it
twice
is.
separate
It's
than just
2d10.
more damage. Gotcha. Okay. -8. Okay. All right. So he is hurting. We get to Pete, the final participant in the round, I think. Yep. Go ahead, Pete.
Yeah. Okay. I think that Pete will probably just maybe roll over and snag some of this healing action.
Sure. Roll your d6.
Yes, yes.
And are you going to
It's
do an action on
1d6,
this turn?
right?
Yes.
Okay. And then from here, I also want to lean over to my persuasive pal Weir, and I want to say, hey, do you by any chance want to see if we can ask Bel what he thinks we took from him? Maybe we could avoid this giant, horrible fight.
There you go.
Yeah. I can try that next turn.
Pete casually continues to walk along, pretending like nothing has happened.
Okay, cool. All right, so end of round. The giants are cowering. Bel is looming over everyone, and we'll start with initiative. This is though going to be if let's just roll a d20 real quick and see who gets the roll off. So Weir, your choice. You can go first. You can discuss if you'd like, but if your plan is to kill this giant, you can do that.
Sounds like I'm gonna try and persuade Bel to
Sure.
not kill us.
Yeah, no need to make
you
a
go first.
persuasion check. No need to make a persuasion check. You can just say what you'd like, though.
Oh, if anybody had anything else to do first.
No.
Please don't kill us, my lord.
I mean, you can speak and use your action to do whatever you'd like, and then if there's no seeming response, I'm just going to keep attacking the giants.
Yeah, so
I was
Bel,
saying,
as you can
Nate,
see,
I was saying that Bel is not going to be persuaded at this point into what he's doing. So you don't need to make a check. You could just say something and then, use your action for something else, like Stefano suggested.
Bel, as you can see, you could clearly kill many of us in one stroke if you want. This senseless violence won't gain us anything. Please, or not please, that sounds weak.
Pretty please.
We could help you.
Okay.
I'll
And then,
say that.
Yeah, that's fine. That resonates. And go with your attack.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the giant in the back.
Yep. Go for it.
With 2 beams. A 20 and an 18.
Mm-hmm. Those both hit.
Both hit. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, let's see. You're going to get. You got to be fucking kidding me. 3 force damage. A 1 and a 2 on a D10.
That's all right.
I'm
Bel's gonna go next if you're done.
Yeah, I stepped through the healing spirit.
The portal. Yeah. Bel's going to do you one solid here, and he's going to go over and he's going to delete Drumra. He's going to delete him. So Bel stabs his greatsword through Drumra's back as Drumra was cowering from Dobby, and removes his sword and looks at all of you and says, "Oh, you will be helping me." And then he's going to spend the rest of his movement running over to here and killing Zacorn. Just to speed it, there's no need to worry. He's going to kill both of them and then get back onto his throne, and we can have a civil discussion.
Deleted. Wow.
Is the healing spirit still there?
Still there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Standing there.
I'm just gonna go back in.
Holgath also is gonna meander down there.
Well, Bel says to, if you want to talk, we can talk. I will allow somebody to, I will allow you to nonchalantly stand near it, but I don't know if you're all like running laps around in a circle to go through it. That would be very odd, and he probably would not want that. So
maybe you get one.
If you want to take a healing, if you want to take a walk through it, if it's not so obvious, I could actually make if you wanted to make a deception check to like pretend you're like just shuffling around, you could do something like that. But otherwise, other than just standing in it, I think is it a visible thing, Dasha?
Yes, I don't know if it's only visible to people I like, but it looks
just
like
like
a transparent beast or fae of my choice.
So he actually will say that he would like to talk in private. Dismiss your beast.
Um,
Dang.
does he think it's an actual beast or?
Doesn't
He's
matter.
probably he's not stupid, but he
it's-
says dismiss it.
Okay, all right. It'll.
If you don't want to, though, you don't have to. You can see what he does.
I mean, at this point, some people have gone through it, like, and gotten the advantage, right? Or the.
Yeah,
okay,
you've
I guess
healed
I'll get-
a number of d6s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get rid of it then.
Guys, he does 100 hit points per swing. Like he's not going to.
I think he did like 130 on that last one.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Isn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
We're not gonna survive if he attacks.
Yeah. So I will kind of bow to him as he says that, and I'll get rid of the healing spirit.
Like very quickly. Like hurry up, go away.
Yeah.
So
Nothing
he's
here.
going to start by saying, I want what is mine. No deception.
What is yours, damn it?
If you submit quickly,
In
I
front
will
of
make
me.
your deaths quick and painless. Your souls will not rot here for all eternity.
Bel, we are here to give you whatever you want, but also to maybe ask for your assistance in somehow striking down Zariel.
Okay, so actually what we're going to do is we're going to enter into a skill challenge here real quick.
Oh,
this is
boy.
going to be a little different than the skill challenges before because it's not a physical action. It's a social encounter. So you can use any of the charisma skills multiple times as long as they are saying different things. So if you're trying to persuade, you can persuade, to do something else, or deceive, and you're trying to do something else with the skill, you can use it as many times as you want. There's no limit on that like there would be in a other skill challenge. You need to get 5 successes before 3 failures. With every failure you get, it's going to have a complication later at the end and in the result. Ultimately, 3 failures, as he said, your death will be quick and painless, and your souls will not rot here for all eternity. So that is the ultimate failure. That is what you're trying to avoid. Okay. Okay.
Oh God.
All right.
Let's begin. Again, like I said, you may need to use skills multiple times, but it's going to be dependent on what you're saying, which I will allow multiples of the same skill. And I think everyone should attempt one action within this. It's not limited to social skills. Totally think outside the box. Use whatever skill you think would be appropriate here, but I'll allow multiples of the social skills. Okay.
Nate,
So let's begin.
seriously, you have that high of an intimidation? Your character's like 6 inches off the ground. Wow. Yours is better than mine. I'm super jealous.
What's your intimidation, Nate?
I'll say
Decent.
Ugh, charisma.
It's decent. He is.
he
a
also
bard,
halfling bards get tons of skills that they're
Mhm.
proficient
I
in.
mean, I have good religion, and maybe that'll help somehow.
Sure,
Nice.
possibly. It's not.
Pray
It's
for us
not
at this
far-fetched.
point. honestly.
All right, so let's
Maybe
begin.
I know a lot about the underworld. I don't know.
Yeah. Kolgath, did you want to start us off?
I guess I did. I kind of am there, and I was talking already, so let's roll with it. Bel, we'll give you whatever you want. We're not here to make enemies. We came here willingly, at your behest. We think that we can work together. Zariel is a terrible person and needs to no longer be in control.
So
I
give
believe
me a
that Bel
persuasion.
is eviler than Zariel and should be in control. That's terrible.
Give me a persuasion check.
Volgaz's charisma is 14, so there you go.
Yeah, it's solid.
Oh my god, it's a fucking natural 1. Oh, I shouldn't say the. Oh,
Natural 1 again.
how many of these are in? They're all different die. Oh,
So-
That's a strike on Tabletop Bob account
Oh man.
because of the
Quick, get the
swearing.
No, it's
timestamp.
okay.
Get the time stamp. Stamp.
You get 2 more of those, Bob, and then
2 more.
demonetized.
Fair enough. That's okay. No, it's not a big deal. I actually looked into that. It's not so strict with language and stuff like that.
If there is a reasonable time to use it, I feel like your fourth natural one of the day.
Fourth natural one when you're talking to the former ruler of hell. Sure, yeah. I mean, why not? So you try to persuade him your best, but you're bumbling over your words. You're not exactly sure what to say. That's going to count as one failure for the group. Bel then responds and says, "My warlords say that you were seen scavenging her wrecked fortress. I presumed that you work for her. Is this not true?"
Oh, great one. We have been around Avernus plenty of times, or quite a lot, in many places, all in an attempt to take down Zariel. Your powers are formidable, but if we could help you, our powers have shown to be pretty formidable throughout Avernus as well.
Sure. He's cleaning off the blood from his sword, and I'll allow you to give a persuasion check as well, Weir.
Persuasion.
Because I don't think that's a lie, right?
Nope.
No.
That is a 25.
All right, that will definitely be a success. And
that's why the paladin doesn't persuade.
And then he kind of likes the fact that how you kind of addressed him very politely and that such. So seems like you gained some favor here. He looks to you in the group and says, "Then you have what I want. This is your last chance. I want those rods."
Oh.
Give it to him?
Andrew, you have the holding, right?
Oh, Pete does.
I do? No, I don't.
Pete does. Pete
has it.
How do you present these rods, and what do you say, or what do you do?
Oh, all right.
I
Well,
didn't give a choice, just you gotta give them up.
yeah, okay.
Or no, it's totally your choice and whatever skill you would think, but it seems natural that it would go to you. The group looks to you.
Can I say something quick? Can I use like some sort of investigation to kind of figure out what he wants to use with it and maybe offer to do it for him?
Insight, I would say, is appropriate. Here.
Maybe I shouldn't do that.
I'm very good at insight.
Dobby, unfortunately, the way this works is if it was your idea, Dobby, you've got to do it.
Oh, God.
You can do this, Dobby.
Go for it.
I was thinking more like investigation, but insight works.
Be another fail.
Yeah, I have disadvantage on ability skills, so I don't know checks, so I don't know if I want to do anything.
I'm going to. This is not the skill. This is not the. You're trying to see what information it is, and then you would say something about it. So this is not going to cause a failure. This is to see if you know what you might want them for. So just, I saw the fear go on in everybody's eyes when you were rolling a 5 right there. But this, so you don't know exactly what he'd want them for. You know that they are something to do with the solar incendiator. That's what you gathered from the wrecked fortress, but you don't know what he would want from them. So I'd say you cannot do that. But Pete, if you wanted to continue with your skill.
Okay, we want to know what he's using them for. I would like to do a sleight of hand check and see if I can give a couple of my friends like separate the rods. We have 4 of them. How many do we have?
Nine.
Nine of them.
Nine. Okay. All right. Then can I
Slip
see?
one on me, and then I could deceive.
Yeah. So then can I like give 3 to? Actually, maybe Weir has small hands.
If you give them to me, I'm going to hit you over the head with them and then give them to Bel.
It's fine.
So don't give them to Colgas.
You can give
how
them
big
to
are
Weir.
the
The hand
rods?
size does not matter.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't want to over encumber Weir.
No, it's just it's one rod. It's fine.
Okay. All right. I'll give a rod to Weir, and I'll say, I haven't really kept track of exactly how many rods there are. I'm not the smartest wood elf out there, but
Okay,
hey,
so-
I would love to give you everything I have.
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
Give me one of those sleight of hand checks.
Sure.
Oh, I didn't realize sleight of hand was actually one of them.
Yup. Okay, so sleight of hand, I have a 19.
Okay. So he takes 8 of the rods, correct?
Mhm.
How do you give them to him? Do you like hold them up, or what do you?
I say,
Do you
yes,
leave them
I hold
somewhere?
them up.
You,
I shrug.
okay.
I go,
Okay, so
these are the rods you're looking for.
So he takes the rods and he counts them, and there's only 8. And he says, so then one of them was taken by one of the warlords. Is that what you're suggesting?
That's what I would suggest.
Give me a deception, Nate. But we'll count that as a success, Michelle, for the sleight of hand. So it's 2 successes, 1 failure.
That is a
nice.
30.
30. That is also a pass. That's a pass. Although I guess I could. This would be an opposed check. I should probably roll for this one.
Can the bard just make all of the checks?
Yeah.
Because a 30 is not an option for any of my checks. It's not an option.
So we're the tag team duo here. Pete and Weir are able to hide one of the rods from him, and he sits back in his chair and starts to think about his predicament here. Then he says to you, get my notes up real quick. Now, what were you doing near the river? If you don't work for her, what were you trying to accomplish?
What were we doing by the river?
Weir is just looking at you guys like, I'm going to lie again.
I mean, we could tell the truth, just leave out some detail.
I would like, so I would like other people to participate as well. I know Weir is good at this, and it made perfect sense for him to use the deception there, so we counted that. But somebody else could also try. Remember, the DC is not, it's not going to be like, it's not designed to be like for Weir every time.
Um,
I feel like I went already. Otherwise, so someone
Yeah,
else.
you
Like a
went,
half-formed
Honestly,
idea of what to do.
The only thing I could think of that I can do that that would work for any skills that I'm any good at is do an insight check to try to see into, like, figure out what Bel is thinking to give us, like, not necessarily advantage on the roll, but give us an advantage in telling my friend, like, that's going to do the next check. Like, this is what Bel
Sure. That
wants.
seems appropriate. I like that.
So I'm
Go
not
ahead.
necessarily saying anything, but I'm trying to read Bel
Yep, go ahead.
to
Give me
try to
insight.
give
Yep.
us an advantage in the social interaction.
I would agree. Go ahead.
Heck yeah.
Mhm.
That's like a 27.
27.
Nice.
That is going to be good enough for you to know that he has a feeling that he knows what you're trying to do. You think he knows you're trying to find the sword, is what he's alluding to.
I have
You
a
should just say it.
I
like
haven't-
just a piece of conversation I want to say, but
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
not necessarily for a skill, but
Yeah, go
if
ahead.
someone
That's
else
fine.
has something, I was Dasha.
I have an idea of what we could do. I just realized we could blackmail the crap out of Max right now because we could totally, like,
Yeah, Max has been totally silent this whole time.
he's been silent and he said he's gonna basically be killed by Bel if Bel finds out that he was, like, aiding us. And I could leverage that somehow, or so, like, I could do it because I have that contract with him and we're sort of like pals in a weird dark
You're in
way. But
cahoots?
if we're in cahoots, if someone else has better, I don't know, like, what skill that would be or how exactly, like,
Well, I feel like deception would come into play because you need to talk to Max without Bel realizing.
Sure.
That
I mean,
seems
no,
a little.
we could defer to Max and be like, oh, well, like, Max knows what
Sure.
we're doing. Like, Max, why don't you, like,
Yeah, give me
How
a
about
deception check. Yeah.
I don't know if that's blackmail anymore. We just might be getting him killed.
but I mean, it's in his best interest to help us knowing that we have the information that could get him killed.
Also, if he
Sure.
dies, then your contract is null and void, right? So there you go.
That's true.
That is
And
true.
you are evil, so like that seems like
Yeah.
something you would do now.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dasha, go ahead. Give me a deception check, or just charisma in general if you don't have deception.
19.
Nice. So what do you say to Max to kind of put him on the spot.
I say, well, Bel, I don't know if you're aware, but we're good friends with your
Associate.
associate there. Yeah, Max and I go way, way back. And I'm sure that he would vouch for our character if asked. And then I kind of look at him like, Max?
Max looks side eyes Erovial and then looks to Bel and goes, yes, I've been making deals with them. They seem to be a trustworthy group. I do not think that they want to help Zariel. If that is what you want, my lord. And then Bel slaps Max across the face. Would have probably killed anybody, any mortal man. And
What about a dwarf?
Bel says to Max, silence, you fool. Zariel is my superior. And then he kind of grins and looks to you all and says, but we all know that she is not the rightful ruler of Avernus. So I would like to know why you are here and why you are so against her.
Great one. We came initially seeking.
Which, by the way, I think it's three successes and one failure at this point.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nate.
We came seeking to help return I guess people to a different plane when we came down to Avernus, but we have since learned that unseating Zariel is a very important goal, and we could possibly aid you if that is something you'd like.
He responds and he says, so the rumors are true. You're here to free the city.
Yes.
Can I not yet?
Bel, you have such great insight. Yes, that is exactly what's happening.
That's why we came down initially.
Zariel very much wants that city to be destroyed, and she's going to revel in personally destroying each and every citizen that's alive still. In fact,
why does she?
In fact, the siege is nearly over. She will be invading within the day.
If you are put in power, I'm not trying to make a check here, I'm just asking. If you are put in power, do you care of the fate of the city?
The city is meaningless to me. However, I would never dare defy Asmodeus. I know my place.
Why does Zariel want the city in Avernus?
She wants revenge on El Terrell. Something they have a history together. Now, I need that last rod.
We need the sword.
Max has told me that you have them. So either he is lying or you are lying. And Max, you would never lie to me, would you? And Max says, no, I know they have it. They were at the fortress. I saw them.
We gave them to you.
Deception? Anybody want to try to deception?
No, I don't.
We definitely do not have the rods.
I have
Go ahead, Weir.
We can make the point.
All charisma checks.
We can make the point that Max did lie to him already. So why should he trust Max?
Sure. Who would like to make that deception?
I have a level 1 exhaustion, so I have disadvantage. I don't know if anyone else has that, or if I should just stay in the corner coughing up blood.
Well, so far, Weir has made
exhausted.
a check, Dasha has made a check, and
Polgath made a
has
check.
made a check. So it should
I
be
made
and
two.
Pete has
I made a
check.
persuasion and a deception.
Oh, gotcha.
And Hex
So then, how many
Oh, guys,
successes do we get?
Hex hasn't gone.
I think we have 4 successes. That's
Four
what
successes.
I had
Gotcha.
counted.
Okay. 4 successes, 1 failure. So somebody other than Weir, Colgath, Pete, or Aroviel. So it's got to be Lucius, Dobby or Caddis.
Hex has a plus 17 to deception, so
Hex
maybe
also
he should
does
go.
have
Plus
history with
7
Max,
or
and Hex
17?
also-
I don't know.
You
I
can't.
texted Tim to ask what his charisma skill stats were. He didn't answer.
That's fine.
Hex also had like a deal with Max at one point, I believe. So maybe Hex would be the one to like throw him under the bus again.
Yeah, he's not here though. So let's
not here.
try to think of something creative between the last 3 of you. Dobby,
I
are you?
like Dasha's idea of pinning it on Max.
Sure.
Just say that
Why
like you know, he already
why
left
can't
us.
we just give him everything? What are we doing? Sorry. Go, Dasha.
I was just gonna say like make the point that Max like came and saw us and warned us, and we were gonna come to you eventually, but like we chose to do otherwise. But Max did lie to you about warning us.
Sorry, weren't the rods part of the companion that goes with the city? If he doesn't care about the city, why does he want these rods that go with the companion that protects the city?
You can roll insight and try to find out.
Very
Or something.
Good. Very good.
Yeah, I could do an insight, Christian.
I just
All
don't
right.
know we need to burn that bridge, Dasha. I feel like that's a big bridge to burn.
I'm more afraid of the Bell Bridge, but yeah.
I have disadvantage, so I am rolling.
I don't know. I'm loyal, and Max helped, so I really don't. Kolgath is not happy with this
Christian?
path we're going down.
Well, I mean, I have disadvantage, so I rolled a 10. It's my lowest.
Okay. So you don't know why he would want these things. Obviously, it seems important to him, and the companion is not the city, so maybe the city it doesn't matter, but the companion does, but you don't know why.
Well, if you want me to try to deceive Bel, I'll get a -1 to my deception.
You do not need to try to
I'll do
deceive,
it.
though. You do not need to try to deceive.
What?
You don't need to deceive if you don't want to.
I really don't want to.
Does
Belle,
anyone
could
want to
we-
try just? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, go.
Bell, could we help you find that last piece in order to help you along your quest?
That would be very helpful. He says, I will help you and you will help me. You are trying to get to her sword. Am I correct?
Yes.
Put a hand on
Evil
Kolgath's
one.
shoulder
Big sigh.
and gently massage through the armor.
If you get the sword and promise to use it against her, then I will tell you how to get there. And you will give me the rod that is in the halfling's hand.
Ah,
My
I
ultimate
say
goal.
deal right away.
So while Weir is next to Kolgath kind of squeezes Weir in the back of the neck and says, "What's in your hand?" and takes it from you and immediately swings it
No,
over
you
to
don't.
Bel.
Don't take it from me.
Okay, let's
He's
do
gonna
something
resist.
about it. What do you want to
He's
do?
gonna resist.
I'm talking to Bell. I tell you to stop talking, and then I
He
starts
say,
poking
"Yes,
Kolgath.
Bell, I'd be happy to make that deal."
He says your shield told me that it was in the halfling's hand.
Yeah,
I throw a
and
side eye.
the shield will also tell you that that was not something I would have done.
Oh my gosh.
John, give me a charisma
A
check,
wuss
persuasion, or
Straight up charisma.
persuasion, whatever is better.
They're exactly the same, but I'd rather take a saving
Yeah.
throw because I get +2.
Oh, not a saving throw. No. It's a check, skill check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. This will count as a success if you agree to give Gargoth to Bel. He says that you have my friend trapped in there. A long lost friend. That is the deal we can make.
I asked Gargoth, do you want to go with Bel?
I will make the sacrifice, Gargoth says.
Well, don't be so willing. What can you do for me, Gargoth?
I cannot do anything for you, but I will do this. I will go to Bel.
I helped you out pretty much by bringing you down from that terrible place up there down here to where you can be. Can you maybe make a deal with my friends and I?
Of course.
Well, how about this? I will give you to Bel willingly, and I thank you for all your help. And when the time comes, can I summon you for a favor? Just
Of
one
course.
favor.
Absolutely. Of course.
Nothing to hurt you. Just something to help me achieve my goals.
Anything you need. I owe you a very large debt.
And you, I, Gargoth, and you, I. And
You were a great companion.
And I drop my shield on the floor and walk over to Pete and take out and ask for the other one from the bag of holding.
So Gargoth, Bel raises his hand at the shield, and the shield flies up in the air, and in a burst of light, a pit fiend appears in the same spot as the shield. The shield is now clangs to the floor and kind of spins around until it falls flat. And there is a pit fiend here, very similar in size to Bel. Different features, different horns, whatever, but it is similar in size. Gargoth shakes his head, turns his head, kind of cracks his neck, does a couple of stretches, and goes, "Freedom, yes, I am here, back home. Bel, it's great to see you." And he walks over to Bel as if he was going to be greeted, and Bel takes out his sword, and within a flash stabs it through Gargoth's chest, basically. And Gargoth looks so surprised and he's shocked that there's this blade through him, and he gets real close, face to face with him, and he says that you have been here all this time and you have not come to me. Why is this? And he's like, "But I couldn't. I couldn't. I was in the shield." And he goes, "There have been many ways that you could have reached out to me and you did not. You're not working with her, are you?" And he goes, I would never. And he lifts his sword out, slumps to the floor, and then Gargoth's basically body is there, but he's still clinging to life. This did not kill him, but he's there on the floor, clinging to life.
And Rugal kind of turns to look at
We don't got to worry about him.
Colgath, what are you
I
doing?
turn to Bel and say, "Would you like me to assist you in putting this miserable pit fiend out of its misery?"
Don't you talk about him that way. And he raises him up in the air and holds him up, and he heals his wound. And he says, "I need my general by my side."
Very well.
Gargoth looks so confused and is just basically doesn't know if she'd say thank you or I'm sorry or whatnot. So he just kind of kneels before Bel, and that's basically it. That's all he says. Max is kind of sneaking away towards the door. Everybody's really uncomfortable and really just doesn't know what to do in the presence of this supreme being.
I'm pretty uncomfortable too.
All right, Bel, you have the rods. You have your general. Where may we find this sword?
For the least charisma person, you talk quite a lot, my friend. Colgath.
Well, it
He's
seems
not
like
the
no
least.
one else.
Hold on.
You were
Hold on.
hiding shit from the crazy devil guy. I don't know
He's
if I
not
trust
the-
my group anymore.
Remember,
I'm
he's-
wavering.
You
He's
don't
not
need
the
to
worst.
shout louder to prove your
Sorry.
point, Paladin.
He's
I
not the
also
worst
don't
charisma,
think
by
we
the way.
gave the ninth rod to him.
I was in the midst of a deal when Paladin started shouting.
So the rod.
I'm going to turn back and say back to our deal about exchanging information about the sword for this rod and us helping each other.
So he's going to
And I
explain to you
hand
how
out the rod to him.
Yeah, so he's going to take the rod, obviously. He's going to explain to you that he has a barge that you can take down the river. He tells you exactly the coordinates to set, although it's actually not coordinates. He's going to tell you to go straight down the middle. The area that you were in is hidden. He put a spell on that area so that it could not be found by typical means. So you would have probably searched for quite some time, and maybe you would have found it, maybe you wouldn't have, depending on how well you rolled. But he's telling you that to avoid any of that, when you get to that coordinate on the river, that part of the river that you were exploring before, go straight down the middle on his barge. His barge is going to take you to the scab. He says that I know a lot of secret places that Zariel does not know. I will send you there. You can retrieve the item that you're looking for. In return, you'll come to my aid when I need you.
Okay.
Okay. So I think we're going to stop there because this seems like a pretty good checkpoint here. You're all going to level up. You're going to level up to level 10. So when you come back next time, before we come back, send me your character sheets. I do want to take a look at them. And yeah, so Bel's going to give you a barge to take. You can fit your vehicle on it if you'd like. It's a huge boat. And you're going to sail down the river to the scab. Any questions? Any last things you want to say?
Do we level up and get our spell slots back?
Yeah, I would say that you could level up here. You could...
Would we get a long rest to lose, or to get HP back? Or...
So I don't think you could take a long rest because within this day, Zariel is going to be invading El Terrell, he told you. So I don't think you can take the time. You can take a short rest, but not a long rest here. Don't worry,
no.
I know that this might seem like you're all depleted and everything, but don't worry. I'm just saying, try your best to stay alive, conserve those resources. You are not going to be able to take a long rest. You can take a short rest.
All right, so we level up.
Yeah, here's how we're going to handle the level up. Here's how we handle the level up. Right, here's how we handle the level up. Anything you would get from level 10, like extra hit points, spells, abilities, features, whatever you would get at level 10, simply add them onto your character. During a short rest, you could take a short rest now, so you're level 10 taking a short rest. You have X amount of hit dice left. You can heal to whatever your normal means are. And when we come back to play next week, or whenever we're actually going to play September 11th, I think, right? On Friday night.
Friday.
So when we come back playing on Friday night, before we do that, just send me an updated character, what you currently have, spells-wise, features-wise, but you're taking a short rest right now before you get on the barge, okay?
Sounds great.
All right. So I think we'll leave it here. We're going to sign off on the stream. Everyone, thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Have a great weekend.
Bye.